This is the ultimate 2025 Go High-Level AI Voice Agents tutorial. I will show you how to create an AI voice agent that books clients 24/7, delivers stellar customer service, and sounds incredibly human-like. Plus, I will show you how to use any phone number even outside of Go High Level for your AI voice agents. We will do all of this in minutes. Let's jump right in. And we're going to come right down to AI agents. But instead of starting immediately in the Voice AI tab, we're actually going to start with the knowledge base. This is a little hack that's going to save you a couple minutes of time. It's just something I figured out with this new layout. If you don't know what the knowledge base is, it is basically where the AI agent pulls from to talk to leads. It's the data that it's trained on. AI agents and AI chatbots don't just know everything. They have to be trained on specific data sets. That's how this process works. What I'm going to do is first show you how to properly train this, and then show you how this is a shortcut in making this process faster. Again, starting with the knowledge base is just going to make training your AI voice agents way faster. We're just going to click Create Knowledge Base, and you're going to plug in the name of the sub account here. A knowledge base, I believe, as you want in each sub account, but we're just going to start with one. The first thing we're going to want to do is we're going to want to put the client's website in. This is so important because we want it properly trained on pricing, FAQs, and all that good stuff. Again, you can add FAQs down here if you don't have the website or whatnot. But this will get a lot of those answers who are good. We're just going to click Get Data, and it's going to go through. It's basically going to plug in the website, fetch your pages so it can now pull from it. Now I want to show you a little hack that's going to make your AI agent perform even better. It's not just plugging in its website, it's basically plugging in all the data on a niche possible. That's why I've created this prompt for you to use. Will be right down below that will fast track this process. I've taken a lot of time in making this. I've had to craft this and test this so many times, but it works so well. All you're going to do is you're going to copy this exact prompt. You're going to come into ChatGPT or whatever AI you're going to paste. Then what you're going to do is you're going to plug in your niche. We're going to do plumber. And what this is going to do is this is going to get all of the plumber stuff I can think of. It's a master at the plumbing niche. Then what we can do is we can plug it in so it also knows everything plumbing. It's important to train it extra for it to work better. Again, this is incredibly important in training your bot, and soon you're going to be able to upload files, which is going to be awesome. You could probably upload a voice file, which would be so amazing. That'd be crazy good. But as of right now, we're just doing it through the web crawler. Now we're going to go back to ChatGPT and we're going to copy all of the stuff that it let out, all of this amazing stuff. We're going to copy this. Then what we're going to do is we're going to come to a Google Sheet, or you can go to a web page on your website, or really anything. We're going to paste all of this in here, and we now have basically an extra database with all things plumber related. Once we have that copied, what we're going to do, we're going to come here and we're going to paste this just like we put in with the website. Now it is trained on two different URLs. This is the key part in training the AI chatbot. Number one, it knows all things about the company that is trained on, hence the website. Number two, it knows all things about the niche. It's an expert of both, and it has more context to answer. Again, this is a big reason why a lot of people mess up, is their AI chatbots aren't properly trained because they don't have enough data. Now that this all looks good, we're going to go back to all knowledge bases, and you'll see it's right here, Dave's Plumbing. If you want to edit it, you just click this or delete it, just like that. But now that we have Dave's Plumbing knowledge base set, we're now going to come to AI voice agents and set this entire process up. We're going to come right in here. We're going to click Create Agent, and we're going to just breeze through this process. First thing, we are going to name our agent. We're just going to do Rebecca. Leave the business name in here. You can pick whatever language you want. Scroll through on what language you want. Then we have the voices. This is really important because they have a ton of different voices in a ton of different languages, and you want to pick what fits your business best. You pick whatever voice you want, just like this. Then from there, you're good. Then you're going to pick the time zone of the bot inbound call. We don't have outbound yet, so that just stays the same. Then we have agent's initial message. This is exactly what the AI chatbot's going to say first when it picks up the phone. This is pretty good what we have here, but you can tweak this and have it be like, hey, what's up? Or like, hey, how you doing? Like, make it more simple. But this is pretty good what we have here. Once all of this is good and you're like, okay, I like all this, we're going to go to advanced settings. This is just the last part in this process, which is a couple last tweaks. We can have call limit in case that's how long the call goes. You can do response speed, so how fast it responds. Then you can have idle time reminder, which is how long it'll be idle after people just are silent. I would maybe even do like 5 seconds or 4 seconds on this, then you'll be good. I wouldn't go much further. But these are just a little extra additional settings as you see here. You can pick what you want, but I think most of it's good. You may want to put a time limit on just so people aren't yapping forever. This does cost money. Then once this is all good, we're just going to click Next. Now what we come to do is select the knowledge base. The reason I had you do this first is if you do this the other way around, this is just a little high-level pro tip. In this new setup, you actually have to leave the AI voice agent, go into knowledge base, create it, set it up, then come back out, then come back in, and then come to agent goals. It's like an extra minute to 2 minutes of going back, and you have to like redo your steps. Where if you just do this first, it makes it much cleaner. Again, it's like a 1 to 2 minute difference. It's huge. We're going to click that right there. Then very important, we want to switch to advanced mode. This is another thing a lot of people are doing. It's why their chatbot isn't answering the way they want it. You may be like, what the heck is this? It's a prompt. Guess what? I have another prompt for you. This again is yours free right down below. This will save you so much time and make your chatbot work so much better. What we're going to do is we're going to copy this big boy right here. We're going to click copy, and then we're going to come back into ChatGPT and we're going to paste this. Now what you have to do is you just have to fill out each of these, so when we plug it back in, it is completely trained on your business. This will save you so much time and stress. The first thing, we're going to enter the bot's name. Remember the name you put in for it? It'd be Rebecca, the business name. You're going to put your business name in here. We're going to do Dave's Plumbing. Awesome. Then we're going to put the business types. Guys, this is the niche. If you didn't know, so we're going to do plumber mission. What is the goal? Services. I would just be more general. I would say like general plumbing services, and then maybe main one is hot water installs. And then any ones you absolutely do not do, you can plug them in there just so it knows. But again, it's already getting the website plugged in, so that should be good. We're going to do general, by the way. It already knows my spelling, so it doesn't really matter. Then we're going to do personality. This one's important. What do you want the personality of the bot to be? Do you want it to be happy, mean, rude, whatever? We're going to do cheerful and patient. Then tone, sympathetic. Then the feeling. This is really important, guys, because this is going to help a lot. You want to do cared for and validated. This is what people want, especially when it comes down to stuff like customer service. This is really, really important. Then good vibe. This is kind of how they end the call. We're just going to do amazing. Have an amazing day, and then we're going to click enter. What this is going to do is it's going to take all of these. So the personality tone, it's going to fill them out all in these different brackets, and it's going to basically create super data. Guys, I wish you could understand how much this is going to help you if you don't understand AI. Like this took me so long to build because a lot of people think they can just go to ChatGPT and generate a prompt and you're done. No, it actually doesn't work that way. You generate something, you plug it in, and the AI agent still messes up. I've had to spend so much time crafting this to get it to work just the way I wanted it. That's why this is such a hack, because it's going to help you so much more. We're going to come right back to ChatGPT and we're going to get all of this that we just got. We're going to copy this, we're going to come back in here, and we're going to paste it right in here. Now we have the prompt that's going to train this on its personality and basically telling it what it is. Again, huge hack. It's going to make it work much better now. The actions you want it to take. If you click new action here, you get call transfer trigger workflow, send text update, contact field, book an appointment, or a custom action. I'm going to walk you through these and what each of these does. First one is call transfer. In call transfer, you can have the AI agent transfer the call to a real human. The way you do this is you put in the name, you pick the number you want it to be transferred to, then you put in when you want it to happen. When they say send me a human or I want to book an appointment, whatever you want it to be, put it in there. Then what to say right before, it'd be like, okay, you're now being transferred to an agent, and once you have this set up, what this is going to do, as soon as they say a certain phrase, it's going to transfer the call from the agent to a human. This is killer for sales process. You can use these for setters too, if you didn't know. But once that's all good, you can then click save. Whisper message is just like the press 2 for lead that pops up to warn them. But other than that, that's how call transfer works. It's very, very straightforward and very simple. Trigger a workflow. So this is really cool. You can have your AI agent trigger an actual automation in high level when it says anything, which is huge. It could be like a nurture sequence based on the phone number. It could be sending a text. It could be whatever. Again, to start this, you put in the action name, you select the exact workflow you want, then you have when to trigger the workflow. When they say a certain word or whatever, you plug that in, and then what to say when the workflow is being triggered. It could be like, I just sent you a text. You put it in there, very simple, very straightforward. You just follow that and you're good to go. Then you click save, and then you have your workflow triggered. Then you have send text. This is how you can send a text to them live. You could be like, hey, did you get the appointment? Then boom, you sent them a text or whatever. Hey, I'm going to text you the details, whatever you want. Again, you can get creative with this, but you put in your action name, you type in your message, or you put in a text template like this. Boom, check that out. If you don't understand text templates, go watch more other videos to create those. Then you can put when should text delivery take place. Again, just like all the others, when they say a certain phrase or whatever the scenario is, you put in there and it's going to do it. Then what to say before sending a text. You can be like, hey, we just texted you, so fill those in. Just like that. Very simple. Click save, guys. Again, if you have any questions on this, just let me know down below in the comments and I'll answer as quickly as possible. Then we have update contact field. What this does is this basically can update contacts and go high level. So it could change it to, putting a tag on it. It could change the first name, the number, whatever you want it. After this, we now move on to the most important, which is booking appointments. This is amazing because what you can do with this is you can have your AI agent book appointments for you. This is like one of the most valuable parts, and it's cool because they will actually book appointments in your calendar with their email. With reminders set up like this, you can solve for a lot of money, guys. This is awesome. The way to do that is very simple. Once you click book appointment, you pick the exact calendar you want. You then days of offering dates. Then you click appointments per slot and then hours between slots. This is very simple. It is very straightforward. You pick what you want. I think these are great. The way it is, I think you just got to pick your calendar, and once that looks good, you then click save. Now this part is set up, so then it's ready to move on. Booking appointments, and again, you guys have to plug this in for this to work. I see a lot of people where they skip this, and they're like, why isn't it booking appointments? It's like, because you didn't set it up properly. You can see right here, it's kind of got these cool little cards. It makes it look better. Last but not least, we have custom action. This is in beta mode. This is basically doing like stuff with webhooks or real custom stuff inside and go high level. This is a little confusing, but you put in your action name, you put the same thing when you want it to happen, then you put when to execute the action. After they say something or whatever, then you have where it gets a little more complicated, which is putting in APIs, variables, all kinds of stuff. I'm not really going to go over this because I don't do a lot of stuff with custom webhooks. At least on this end, I do it behind the scenes, but not like for each client. But this, if you want to get real sneaky with it, just know that this is where you can do that. Then when you're done, you just click save, or you can test your webhook. Those are the actions that's very important that you set those up, guys. Depending on what you're doing, you want to make sure that is solid. Then what we're going to do is we're going to come right down here. Last but least, you can trigger a workflow when the call is completed. You can kind of already do that with triggering a workflow, but again, this is another way you can do it. You can click this, you pick the workflow you want. This is really great because this can immediately get people in nurture sequences. Again, guys, this is how you make a lot of money. Then right here, you can receive email notifications after the call is completed. I recommend just leaving this as all admins, unless you want to assign to a specific user like someone who's contacting it, but pick which one you want. Then once you're done, you're going to click next. Now we move on to the last part, which is phone and availability. The first thing I want to go over is just pricing and how this works. Basically, you have two different options for using your AI voice agent. You have per usage, which I believe is 13 cents on the Gold website per minute, which actually isn't bad. Or you can pay $97 a month and get unlimited of all AI, which actually is pretty dang handy if you're doing high volume. I don't recommend you use AI employee if you have low volume, because you're literally just going to spend more. If you're doing not a lot of calls, break down the basic math right here with the calculator and you'll know that it's not a good deal. But if you have high volume, know with AI employed with $97 a month, you can basically get everything unlimited. If you have a client that's doing chat and voice agents reviews, AI, everything, this could be awesome. Buy it for $97 a month and then upsell this exact thing down for $300, $400, $500. It's very valuable. They'll keep paying, but you get it way cheaper. This is like a really, really good deal if that's what you want. Now we move on to one of the really cool parts, which is picking your phone number, but also using other people's phone numbers. This is something I'm not seeing a lot of other people online on YouTube do right now because they don't know how to do it. But I'm going to show you right now. The first thing you can do, as you can pick the number you have and go high level, you just select it like this, and then you're good to go. Or you can click by number. It's going to take you to the phone numbers and you can quickly add a number. It's going to take you to the phone numbers and you can quickly add a number. Like, it's so easy. You just pick whatever number you want like this and buy. It's $1 for a number. If you already have a go high level number like I do, again, you can just select it right here and then you're done. But you now may be like, well, my client already has a phone number, and this is the cool part, and I've done this with a lot of clients, is where it becomes awesome. We can set up call forwarding. Whenever someone calls the AI agent, or however, they get in contact with it, it's immediately going to forward to their number. You may then be like, well, wait a minute, they have a phone number though. They don't want to use a new phone number. This is what you can do, and this is an awesome trick. It's called call forwarding. I'm going to show you how to do it in high level, depending on what number they have. You can come right in here to edit configuration. All you're going to do is you're going to put in the number you want it forwarded to. Very simple, very straightforward. You plug in the number, right here, and then you basically go through any other little basic stuff like this. Use verified, number is caller ID enable, call connect feature, whisper message, which is like we have a lead for you on the phone, and any other little things you want. Then click save. It's now going to forward these calls to that number. Again, guys, if they're using another number, you can just set up call forwarding to go to the AI voice agent. It works both ways. If they have AT&T, Verizon, T-Mobile, you do the same thing, guys. I'm telling you, it's so easy to do. You can even do it on their app, I believe. But that way you're sending to the number, or you're sending this to their number, however you want to go. It's call forwarding. You do it very simple like that. Again, you just click edit configuration and you plug it in just like this. You can do this on literally every carrier. It's so simple. It's so straightforward. This is a hack for getting them to not have to switch their phone number, because a lot of people don't want to switch their phone number because people already know their phone number. You know, it would be like a branding nightmare, and a lot of leads would be confused. But you can just set up call forwarding and then you're done. Like, that's a really good hack. Then you basically can set working hours for agent, which can be 24/7, or you pick the exact days. But I recommend it's 24/7. It's just way better. From there, everything looks good. We then click save, and then your AI agent is done. That's the setup process. In your AI voice agent, if you want to edit all, you click these three dots. You can click edit, duplicate if you want two of them, or delete it. AI is the future. You're not going to escape it. There's no way. It's just becoming very powerful. You need to take advantage of it now so you can make money. This isn't some sort of scare tactic. This isn't a joke. It is taking over. You can see the way the world is moving right now. Everything is moving towards AI. If you can get on this now, there are like untold riches waiting. I've never seen anything move this quickly that can solve this many problems. And it's so easy to set up like I just did this. I mean, the value this is providing is unreal. Like most things, like you got to build a website, it takes so much time. Email campaigns, so much time. Like reputation management, all these things can take a lot of time. This is very little effort for the amount of money you can make on autopilot every single month without having to do that. Much like the arbitrage of work value and money is insane here. 3 last little pro tips I want to show you is when you get this set up immediately, make sure the Google Business Profile, again, if you have call forwarding this work. So don't worry about it, but you want to make sure all the numbers across all of their profiles have the AI voice agent. So many people will not connect this everywhere, and it loses its impact when it's only in a couple. You want this to hit really hard by having it everywhere, especially on the website. Make sure you rig this up, you have it all over the website. The last thing I want to show you is make sure you test this thing. You can test this, I think, for 10 minutes for free every single day if you come right in here. Like, this is like one of the main things I can say to you, because if you test it, you'll see if it has flaws, or you'll see if your prompt isn't good enough. You'll also see if the knowledge base and the data you put in wasn't good enough, but maybe the website needs pages at it. It's like a little SEO thing. This is going to make it work that much better. This is so important that you do this. Like, I could not say this enough. So please make sure you test a lot. And you make sure you get it just the way you want, and then you release this bad boy and it's game over. And then you do this for every client and you rack in that recurring money. If you guys have any questions on any of this below, please drop a comment down below. I answer so fast, ask me anything. So thanks again, and watch that video. Now, if you want to become a millionaire in 2025, watch this video right here.